I wish I had my slides to show you how this happens. These people who become absolutely regular are dead within about a couple of hours. But you can bring them from that state to the child state by doing pranayama. So beautifully. And pranayama is so good that you can bring them back to what's called tranquility. And that's where you can treat or use preventive measures. Yoga has that capacity to do that. That's why, thanks to our Prime Minister, yoga has now been recognized all over the world. A movement which he moved in the UNO, record 172 countries okayed it to have 21st of June as the International Yoga Day. 172 countries. And today you must see, I was in Lisbon last year. They invited me. There's a fascinating place in Lisbon. And there's a man who is Portuguese, but calls himself Swami Surya Prakash Ananda or somebody, and has the ochre robe. And he has got a big band of people doing yoga. And I was there for the 21st, and then we went up to the days, and one old lady comes. Oh, how old is she? 98. And she says, I have been doing yoga for the last 40 years. And she comes, it's a very high days, and some of us had to be helped. She just jumps up and comes. I always tell, you can say a man is healthy or not by knowing what he takes 2 at a time. Did you get that? Stairs and pills. If he takes 2 stairs at a time, he will live another 50 years. If he takes 2 pills at a time, I don't know how long he will live. This girl was taking 2 steps, jumping, 2 stairs. And then she comes and we stand there and we all say, Om. This girl says, Om. By the time we all finished, this girl was still saying, Om. 98. Can you believe that? Such a long vital capacity. So much of vital capacity. Maximum breathing capacity. And her joints were so good because she was using them. That's why now for the Canadian Gerontology Association, I've told them, you teach your people 2 things. A, Indian dance forms, Bharatanatyam. If you're a Bharatanatyam exponent, your joints will be supple even when you're 100. And if you're one of those chanting the Om, your maximum breathing capacity will remain the same for any number of years you live. The 2 things that happen as age advances, A, joint mobility comes down, B, the vital capacity comes down. And you must see these people. And that's how the sinus arrhythmia of a child comes back to the adult also once you become a child. When do you become a child? When you have no hang-ups. Child has no hang-up. I shouldn't talk to these people. No, I should, this is a meeting, I should like this and I should. Why all those restrictions? You want to yawn? Yawn to your heart's content. Child yawns, no? You must see the sophisticated westernized lady. Why that? You want to, burp. It's normal. You want to fart loudly. What is there? Haven't you seen Auden's poem on farting? He says, you must know how to fart. Very nice. Auden, very big English poem. He says, his poem is there. No man can smell his fart. You can smell everyone else's fart, not yours. Some realize the child doesn't restrict it. Supposing it wants to fart, just a child doesn't say, I'll hold it on. Each time you hold it on, your blood pressure goes up. You're holding it on, breathing against closed glottis, which is Valsalva maneuver. You're almost killing yourself. Remember that. Fart, man. What is there? No, I'm just not joking. Seriously telling you. Become a child. Become a child in every aspect of it. That means your heart rate variability will come back to child sinus arrhythmia. And once that happens, that's why that is a manas. Now the child is sent to school. Right? There, child is given some information. Time I am on. Restrict time time limit restricts, Yesterday I was worried because, there's, the time is there, so much of programs to go on, and the children were waiting for dancing, etc. So I didn't want to. എങ്ങനെയാவது ഞാൻ ഒരു എല്ലാം റിസ്ട്രിക്റ്റ് ആക്കി. എൻ്റെ ബ്ലഡ് പ്രഷർ വെൻ്റ് അപ്പ് മാസ്റ്റർ. ഇന്നെല്ലാം ഫ്രീ ഫോർ ഓൾ ഒന്ന് വിട്ടിട്ട്. So what happens? You just send the child to school. School is said, this is BMI day, this is so and so, that is so and so, this is so and so, etc., etc. And that level of the mind is called buddhi. You know what buddhi is? What you are told. You are told. You are told you should not fart in public. That's buddhi. But child doesn't have buddhi, it's a manas. It farts. So buddhi. That's why I say every newborn child is a genius, wrote Alexis Carrel, only to be converted an idiot in school. So you become an idiot. So in the minute you become an idiot, then you become buddhi. Then after buddhi is the next level, where buddhi creates chitta. Chitta is buddhi plus ego. I am B.M. Hegde. I am A, B, C, D, E, F, G, or some whatever it is. That is called chitta. And that's the level you get lot of problems in the mind. Chitta, vritti, undulations. Nirodha yogaha, Patanjali wrote. At the chitta level, you have so much of agitation in the mind. If you can control it, put a nirod there, not the government one, it leaks, but the real one. You become a sannyasi, you become so tranquil. So that's exactly what is called yoga. Chitta, vritti, nirodha, yoga. Yoga is not kusti. All that kusti you do, asanas, they are not yoga. Real yoga is chitta, vritti, nirodha, yoga. And yoga is not joining the Atman with Paramatman, etc., etc. Actually, Patanjali was an atheist, he never believed in God. But chitta is chitta, vritti, nirodha, yoga. So no religion can have any objection for yoga because it's not anything to do with religion. It's just the mind, that's all. And that's very interesting to know that. And last is, what is asana for? Asana is also important. Because each time you stretch your muscles, the tendons release opioids. You relax. That's why called sthiram sukham asanam. For constant ease, you must do asana. So you do asana first and then sit and do pranayama. You become chitta, vritti, nirodha, yoga. So you become a child at the end of the day and you love the whole world. And you love your enemy. That's what Jesus said, love the enemy. You even love your enemy because you forget why you, in the first place, you become and forgiveness comes. And forgiveness is the biggest thing. Ayurveda says, Kshamavan, forgive. Aptopasevi bhavet arogyam. Now, I was so happy this morning here because they said Kannada, the Indian associations have come together. Coming together is progress. Staying together is probably what you need. And we must stay together because you are now in a far-off country. Not, of course, physically not very far off from India. But you are in a foreign country. This is your karma bhumi. Love the Kuwaitians. You have to love the Kuwaitians because it is they who have given you a place to work here and thrive. So you love them. Your health improves. Then you love yourselves. Now the latest Western studies have shown that the old Indian large family systems are very healthy. The sense of belonging. I still remember the days when I was a child in my father's house. We were 66 children in the house. 66 children. And it's fun. Supposing morning there is idli, let us say, for breakfast. Most of the time it is ganji, but if you say idli, one idli is cut into 4 pieces. So you are given 3 pieces. That means 3 idlis you are given. That is 3/4 of the idli you have at the end of the day. And chutney is like that. You just touch it and check, and it goes that far. But it was fun. We used to pick one from the other plate and say run and eat and things like that. At night we had to drink milk. I still remember that. It's called per neer. Per neer means water in milk. At the end of the day it was only water. There's no milk in it. So it gets diluted and you get small quantities. So that is how life was, but with very real fun. Today, father, mother, husband and child. Father goes out for work. Tension, whether he will come back or not. Mother goes out, tension. Child goes out, you don't know, will somebody kidnap the child. So all 3 of you, the blood pressure keeps going up. So the tension. So they say, the sense of belonging. Uncles, aunties, grannies, and so many people to look after. Today you have to have a nanny. And the nanny is not interested in the child, but the granny is interested in the grandchild. So nanny will look after the child much better than the nanny. And that's the enjoyment of it. So sense of belonging. So do you know what the West does now? They always do something. They call church groups. Not that they go to church. Nobody goes to church in the West now. They call church groups a group where they behave like a family. So my suggestion is, KKK is a bad name. Huh? Ku Klux Klan. KKK, IADK, huh? IDAK, IDF. Treat yourselves as one family, one family. Don't have that. Come together, enjoy together. At least once in 3 months, have a combined meeting where you discuss topics of common interest. Or so you call some ass like B.M. Megde and ask him to talk some nonsense. All that is good because you just want to while away your time, forget your past, forget your worries. Worries and things like that keep killing you. So you forget it, you treat yourself. So my suggestion would be, you be a good one organization and love your karma bhumi and do something for your janma bhumi also. Do something. At least remove the myths about India that the West and the other countries have. It's all not true. You would be surprised. India had the hoariest science in the past. Very great. Now talking about it is no good. But we shouldn't talk. Let's see what the Western thinkers say. Voltaire said, I quote, Voltaire is a great French thinker. He said, when we were hunter-gatherers roaming the forest, these Indians had universities of excellence in 5 places, where wise people from all over the world flocked to get more wisdom. What a beautiful saying. Ilyabas, Bandoband, Takshila, Banaras, and Nalanda. What a beautiful thing. You go to Gaya and see the Nalanda. Still the structure is there. And the structure is so beautiful. They want to revive that. And you must see the gown, the Nalanda University convocation gown, which is so good compared to the Ku Klux Klan gown that we use from the ecumenical 12th century European universities that we have. It looks like a burqa actually. All this we have forgotten.